'Twas the Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore, illustrated by David A. Cutting. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were snuggled, all snug in their beds, while vision of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. See the hat? That's called a kerchief. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midway to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. See the reindeer? With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his course they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle mount to the sky. So to the housetop the course they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. He's on the roof. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drove in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a pound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and snoot. See his ashes? His boots, the kitty cat. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. See that? They used to call that a peddler, like a door-to-door salesman. That's what a peddler is. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His true little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as snow. Look at his chin. Ain't it white as snow? The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, ho, ho! Ain't that what Santa says? He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. See him singing it, Santa? He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and they all flew away like the thorn of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim and drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. The end.